the holly. Put up the brightest strings of lights I've ever seen. Fill up the stockings. This time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the windows, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't shown a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney, put up the brightest strings of lights I've ever seen. Fill up the stockings, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now. Need a little Christmas now. Need a little Christmas now.
I think Christmas is coming.
It is. We're still waiting for the snow.
Bite your tongue, Michael. Mike Purcell, he joins us every Christmas, and we're always so happy to have you on our holiday show. Mike Purcell will be performing today, but first of all, I want to remind you those Capitol lights are still up. You can still check those out, and they're over at Washington Park. We have a really great show lineup today, don't we?
We're going to have some fun.
We're going to have some fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Let's see, who do we have? We have Ed Clifford. He's the human jukebox.
I know. His reputation precedes him.
Yes, he does.
I always hear phenomenal things about it.
Yeah, he's going to do a little Nat King Cole for us today.
That's fantastic.
Cool, yeah.
Looking forward to it.
And we have Byron Nelson on, and he's going to be appearing up at Cafe Lena along with Malcolm Kogut. Malcolm Kogut is joining us today. He is behind our camera right now because that's what he does. Every week he comes, does camera and sound, but today you're going to see how great he is. He is an organist and a pianist, appears all over, and he will be up at Cafe Lena as well. So we're lucky to have him here. And thank you for letting him use that.
Oh,
we're going to be also hearing from Michael Eck. Michael Eck is the publicist at Proctors, and we're going to be talking about White Christmas. White Christmas? I think it's Green Christmas.
Yeah, the musical White Christmas. I assume we're talking about the musical.
White Christmas, the musical, Irving Berlin. And we're also going to be talking about what's coming up on New Year's Eve at Proctors, and that's their country countdown, New Year's Eve, and we'll find out more about that and who can come and what's going on there. And then we're going to be talking to Mickey Kahn. She's been on the show a number of times before, talking about Kwanzaa celebration, and I'm really happy to have her on. And Kwanzaa is going on for like 6 days or so. So you know any Kwanzaa songs?
Actually, no, I don't.
Maybe we'll have to work on that
work
another
on that.
time, right? Kwanzaa song. So she'll be here as well. So we have really a great lineup today, and we're going to be talking about the holidays. And how are you spending your holidays?
Well, same as usual. I mean, I feel very blessed. I mean, I have 6 kids, and now I have 3 grandkids, and I'll get to see some of them over the holidays.
And you have brothers and...
I have 7 brothers and sisters, and my mom's 92, is still going strong, and so we'll get together. We'll have a good time.
I can't even... Do you rent a hall?
No, my mom has at the old homestead on State Street up here.
Oh my gosh,
Christmas,
that's a
we all get
lot of
together
people.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, put up a tree the night before, or do you do it?
Oh my goodness! Now there's another history story there. My dad was a very strict religious. I mean, when you grow up in a Catholic church, you do not turn on your lights until Christmas Eve.
Oh, is that right?
Or actually Christmas, but he would bend the rules slightly. That was bending the rules, Christmas Eve. But I got married to a less rigid wife who says, "I want the lights on."
I'm putting all this work in. I want them up.
So you should see my house. I kind of look like I'm kind of a Clark Griswold of the neighborhood.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. It's because of my dad. We never had any lights. I mean, nothing till Then we had the lights.
So for those of you who don't know, with the Christmas with the Griswolds, it was just quite a film, right?
It's fun.
What is your favorite film for holiday?
Oh, that's easy. It's a Wonderful Life.
I know, it's a great film.
In fact, it's a ritual of mine on Christmas Eve. You know, when I'm either wrapping gifts, I put it on and I watch it. You know,
The film in the background, yeah. It's really a great film, and maybe we'll be doing that. All my guests, I'm going to ask you what your favorite film is. I don't know if I have a favorite film. I do love It's a Wonderful Life, the old when Clarence gets his wings, you know, one of those things, when that bell rings. You going to sing something else, or are we going to go on to another guest? Tell me what you like to do. We're doing this by the seat of our pants.
We're winging it. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll let you get on to your guests because it'll, you know, I want them to have time to do their thing, and I'll come back whenever you're ready.
Okay, good. Ed Clifford, I think we're going to have him up next, and he's going to get us in the spirit with a Christmas song.
That's
well, there's two
fantastic.
songs. There's a Christmas waltz and a Christmas song, but Christmas song is what he's going to be doing, and basically it's a Nat King Cole song. Right? Come on over, Ed. You like Nat King Cole?
Love Nat King Cole.
Isn't he got a great voice?
You know, this song was written by Mel Torme and a guy named Robert Willis. And it was written in the middle of July in Hollywood, California, in an unair-conditioned room.
Really? I heard that Irving Berlin did the same thing when he wrote some of his music, too.
Well, the impetus was the fact that these guys were so hot, they thought if they tried thinking of cold things that maybe it would cool them off, and that's where they came up with the lyric.
I want to introduce you to Ed Clifford. Ed Clifford is a vocalist, and he appears as Civitellas. He's going to be over at Murata's, right?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, was it the 23rd? He'll be over there performing. How many voices do you do, Ed?
Oh, about 40.
40, is that all?
Well, I'm working
Do
on
the Chipmunks?
Buble,
No.
he's got a unique voice, but I haven't been able to capture
Oh,
it.
you haven't been able to do that one yet. You might be able to do Mike Purcell after this one. Who knows?
That's true.
And you're going to be singing a Christmas song. And when was this popular? Do you remember?
Well, it was written
Well, I
in the
know he
late
knows
40s,
everything.
and it's been around ever since. You know,
Yeah.
Christmas songs are perennial as the grass. Once you write them and they get on the radio, it's every year you're going to hear it again.
Yeah. What was it? There's so many out there, and I guess they have some channels that all they do is play Christmas music
Exactly.
from beginning to end. Well, listen, I'm going to have to walk in front of you to get
Okay.
out of your way because I'm hooked up to some wires, and then we're going to have you sing that and take it away. I think we got spaghetti here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Just bring out some sauce. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Well, don't go away. How long have you been doing this?
Well, ever since I was a little kid, my mother says I used to sing when she'd put me in the crib.
Well, most mothers call that crying, but that's...
No, I would sing. And I sang with bands when I was in school. Had a few of them. But then when I got married and started raising a family, I kind of put my singing on the back burner until my sister found some karaoke tracks in some weird magazine of gifts that she found somewhere.
Really? What a great gift that was.
Yeah.
What a gift to all of us.
Well, she sent it to me, and at first I thought, it's a bunch of music. And on one side of the cassette was a helping voice of a guy that couldn't sing. I guess it was done so that anybody who tried it sounded better than him.
It felt pretty good.
And it wasn't until I ended up getting a system that had the ability to move from one channel to the right and left.
Okay.
Because if you put these things in a cassette player that allowed you to play just the left channel, it got rid of the lead singer and just kept the background singers.
Okay. So that you had,
That's
really?
when I started doing this, and I've been doing it. That was about 30 years ago.
When did you find out that you had the gift to, and I call it a gift, to be able to pick up on the nuances of different voices?
Well, I can't read music, so I need to listen to the song over and over again to learn it and sing along with it. And I picked up on the phraseology of all of these different singers. You know, it's once you have the music behind you, it's kind of easy to do it, but you learn how Johnny Mathis pronounces a certain word as opposed to Frank Sinatra's pronunciation. From Sinatra, in studying him, I learned how to breathe so that it's as seamless as possible. He learned it from Tommy Dorsey, watching him play the trombone.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it's important to learn how to breathe almost as much as it is how to carry a note.
Right, and of course, this is Frank Sinatra's 100th. If he was
100th year,
if he was still alive, he'd be 100 years old,
Yeah.
and probably still have a great voice, for all I know. I understand that he couldn't read music either.
No, he needed to sing the song or hear the song played, and he used to study the lyric first, so that it was almost like he was translating a poem more than just singing a song.
Okay.
That was how he got the kind of feeling that he got into songs.
And he was very, it was very important, the way he spoke.
Diction was very
He
didn't want to be associated with the D's and Dems and Does of
and
most.
And he did play a few parts like that in movies.
Yes.
So, and people, when he was in Guys and Dolls, they thought that that's really how he spoke, and it really was very important for him to speak.
No, his singing voice was very well enunciated, every word.
And do you do Sinatra?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
maybe later.
Okay.
No, good.